Hello, welcome back to Real Degen Hours. I'm Ash.
I'm Foxy. Hello.
And we are opening our way to the Force Point Temple, the Ocean Force Point Temple. Yeah, Ocean Force Point Temple.
By the sea.
Yeah, by the sea. Oh, wow.
In a lake.
Foxy was talking about warrior cats, and we were talking about how, like...
There's no way I can convince you to reread it.
there isn't.
There's no possible way.
There's no possible way. Because, again, I was talking about how there's certain things that you read as a kid that you go back and you try to read and you realize they're kind of garbage. And they were only cool because you were a kid.
How about that? Have you ever read the special editions? You know, like the one-off stories?
So that I wanted to get to, because I think that the special editions are actual... Those do hold up, in my opinion.
Those are really good. They're still making those.
Do they really?
They made one of Yellow Fang, I think, recently.
Really?
Yeah. The Blue Star story is my favorite.
Yep, that's the one I was thinking of, in terms of, still holds up.
Like the story of her star-crossed love and giving up her children.
Yep.
That was raw.
It's pretty hard. Yeah, it's well written, it's pretty raw. And I think that the reason those hold up is because they are written...
Like, they're self-contained stories.
They're self-contained stories, but because of the larger size, the pure, Like,
you have more time to, do stuff.
Not even that. It's everything to do with marketing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so if you have a much larger book, obviously that is going to be marketed more toward people who can sit and actually go through and read a full book, whereas...
Compared to, the really small,
which you would expect kids to read.
Right.
So then what ends up happening is that you are like, oh, okay. To me, it just makes more sense to me that is more geared to... It just...
Like the special editions.
They write it under the assumption that the people who are going to read the special editions are more inclined to actually, take the time to read something more involved.
Like, those are, Harry Potter book length, right?
So Harry Potter's an interesting one, I think, because it is one of the only series I have ever read where because it was... Rowling wrote... She wrote those... Get out here. She wrote those books and knew that kids were going to grow up with Harry Potter. And it's really interesting how...
Oh, because each book is another year of his life.
Correct. But it's really interesting to me how... Alright, I gotta get another one of these. I gotta remember where the other one is.
What are you looking for? Oh,
the other orange rock.
Huh.
Where's the other orange rock?
Maybe that big dinosaur fucking ate it.
No, he doesn't have it.
Buried it with all his gold bars.
Let me see if I can remember by looking. Because you need both to open this door. We've already done the one.
Okay. When you're stuck, you've already played this game, but say you're in a new game,
and
you're trying to play through it blind, or you just happen to be playing through it for the first time, right?
Mm-hmm.
At what point are you stuck in a level?
Oh, this guy! Gotta save this guy.
He's getting shit on already. At what point do you bring out the walkthrough? At what point do you use YouTube? Oh yeah, what level am I on? Okay, where do I go?
I would say if I've combed through an area 3 times and I'm missing something,
Right.
it's not like a time thing. It's I have no clue what I'm supposed to be doing.
Like, you give it the honest college try.
Yeah.
Hey, you stay away, you stinking furball, or me smash you good.
What? But I just saved you.
Me trust no one.
Me trust no
Shopclaw say I steal their things, but they stinking liars.
He just gives it to you.
Yeah.
Cause you.
Me get out of this place. Adios.
What is this?
We'll see them again, unfortunately.
What's his name?
I don't think he has one.
Fire Gem.
There we go. No, but so what's interesting about the Harry Potter books in that way is that the writing actually evolves in its complexity and its density.
Like about the same pace as you would be
growing up and reading the books. Yeah. By the time you get to the 7th, like if you read the 7th book and then immediately go back and start reading the first one, or read the first one then the 7th one,
It's night and day.
the gap between the reading level is insane, which is actually, I think, kind of cool. I think Harry Potter is garbage, but I do think that is a mechanical,
Yeah, like take it or leave it, but just the nature of its release.
and the way
And,
that
like, the way
she
that-
actually upgraded the level of complexity and
Over
density of the
time.
writing to account for kids having grown up with it was actually.
Do you think it was like incidental that happened, or like do you think there was a point in writing them where she was like, okay, I gotta tell this whole story?
Maybe it was a marketing thing?
Because I remember, weren't they like bedtime stories?
Maybe it was a publisher
Weren't they
enforced.
like bedtime stories she told to her children or some shit?
I have no idea the
And then-
origins of it at all.
I forget either. I just vaguely recall being told that they were bedtime stories to her children, and that she turned them into books, and she had to flush them out as a result.
Yeah, I have no idea. That is if that is true, that is a new
Like,
story to me.
I'm no authority in Harry Potter.
Right.
I don't really care for the series.
Should we explain why?
I just think they're boring. I've never been into them, even as a kid.
As a kid, I was really into
You're
them.
really into them as a kid.
Yeah.
Like I almost feel lucky that I'm not a Harry Potter fan now, because of how radioactive it is to be a Harry Potter fan.
It
in
is
2023.
incredibly radioactive. Like, it's kind of nice to know that you don't have to,
Like, I'm glad that at least the Warrior Cats authors are not in any kind of hot water.
Yeah.
I think. Like,
Yeah.
I think we both hate. We both have a similar hatred for Harry Potter.
I hate it on the grounds of, like, what it encourages.
Like the mindset, or
Yeah.
like the fandom that comes out of it.
Well, the fandom is one thing. I mean, I think that any sort of fandom that is obsessed and, like... Look, I'm a fan of a lot of things. Right?
What
I've-
you mean
I've
is like irresponsible Disney adult levels of fan. Of like,
Yeah, there you
right?
go. The Disney adult problem. Hey, the Ocean Forceboy Temple.
Because there are definitely people like that with Harry Potter. Who
Yeah.
are just like that,
Check it out,
That
Waterfalls.
is now who they are. That is their entire personality.
Yeah.
I like Harry Potter and everything to do with it.
And that is my personality.
They have all the Funko Pops.
They've got
That's
the
all
scarves and the
they-
clothes
Right?
and...
They go to all the conventions. and
Yeah.
all the-
Yeah.
Which is not a bad thing if you're making it into like if you have the one thing.
Right, but it can't become your entire personality.
Like
I've got tattoos. I've got like Magic the Gathering tattoos. Like I've got bands of Phyrexian text on my body. You know, I've got anime tattoos. You know, a lot of them. But I don't ever draw attention to it, and I don't talk about it a whole ton. I don't I don't go out of my way to like tell people that
what you mean is like every waking moment is not consumed by like, oh, I should rewatch whatever the fuck. Or like,
I'm not one of those people that like religiously watches like Harry Potter once every 6 months.
Like you're sitting and you're like croqueting like Harry Potter themed like scarves or something.
Yeah, I'm not
as you're like doing like Gryffindor personality tests online,
right?
And like talking to
Tricky, get over here.
Stay.
I mean, we kind of do.
Oh, okay, it's the
Oh, you got
opposite.
zapped.
Yeah.
Do you have to hit the right?
Yeah.
Oh, you have to walk on the right light.
It's opposite.
That's not too bad. Oh, it's opposite? That's not okay.
Done.
What? Okay. Well, we're kind of like that for Magic the Gathering.
No,
the difference is we have an off switch.
Well, like, I don't think about Magic all day, every day. I'm not, like, do I get really into deck building? Sure, but I don't, it doesn't consume my every waking moment. You know, like, I mean, we're playing this game, but, like, we're recording right now, and we've been playing this game, and we played 64, and we mentioned that we were into Magic once, and we haven't talked about it since. Like, not in any sort of depth. You know, like, okay, so one of my bosses at my work,
right.
His wife is one of those people. Way into Harry Potter. Like, he knows, so she is so into it that he knows that he can essentially just get her something Harry Potter related for any sort of holiday where you give gifts, and that'll be
the best thing she's ever gotten.
It literally 100% will, like, she has apparently she's got the scarves, and he buys her the, like, Lego sets.
Are you sure you're not, like, mildly envious of that kind of lifestyle, to be like, that's your one thing? It's like there's...
That's a difficult question. Like... Because I do suppose that there is something to be said for being easily entertained, right? Like,
right.
One of the biggest problems that I have... God damn. It's, okay, so these things are like ice. Like, you slide on them.
Those are weird mushroom turtle things.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the okay.
There is something to be said for being easily entertained, because you can just enjoy things, right?
Right.
But and again, maybe it's just because I do care about quality stuff and quality entertainment. maybe that's a me thing, and maybe it's something that I don't
know about you, but I have standards
and taste, right? I can't imagine a world in which you just are okay with...
You spend 24/7 on the one thing.
Not even spending 24/7 on the one thing, but just, like, not having a problem. Like, a world in which taste means nothing to you?
Isn't like you can indulge in things you like, but like, you can't imagine not being open to new experiences, new other things.
No, because those people are open to, like, everything.
Right.
Now, what I can't imagine is, like, not being able to be like, I don't like this, and this is why. Because that's, I feel like, the big... That is what that is.
Right.
Sure, you get up here, I want to feed you.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, is he not... Okay.
This isn't really puzzle-y, but you are going through the area trying to find the next thing to do. Alright, that works. There we go.
What would be more puzzly, though?
I mean, there's no, like, you're not trying to put, like, blocks in certain spots. To
Just wait. We are now officially in the entrance to the Ocean Force Point Temple. So we have to unlock it. Like,
this is pretty...
yeah, this, as much of a pain in my ass that this section is, it's nice. It's pretty. I'm not even gonna pretend.
Get up there.
Yeah, come on. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be up here, I'll be honest with you.
Fox looks...
This is another one of those areas that it was so traumatizing that I kind of burned it out of my memory.
Fox looks down at Link, who couldn't climb up that high.
Oh yeah, without running out of stamina. Come on! Which one is... Oh, do I go through the main entrance first?
It has to say open sesame.
Yeah, I wish.
Written on the big circly door is say friend and enter.
Say friend.
Fox
Speak
is...
friend and enter.
Fox is running around the entire temple trying to solve puzzles and do dumb shit. All he had to do was say friend.
Okay, so what is that?
Did you know that's one of my favorite parts of Lord of the Rings?
Oh,
Is
the
that
entrance
door.
to Moria?
Door. Literally that door.
Oh, just because of the way it looks?
Or, no, not even the way it looks. The way that it was framed.
Like in the
Like,
movie, the way?
Well, no, like in the movie and in the book. Just what it represents.
Explain.
That-
You can't just say something
Okay.
like that and not get into it.
Just the fact that everyone the world was so much of a fuck at that point that something as simple as how you open that door, everyone was overthinking it. It was almost like disbelief that it was that simple.
I get you. What do I do with this block?
Kind of like just forgetting and then remembering that, like, oh yeah, there are little things in life.
Oh. We gotta push this a long
It's
way.
the same reason I still eat dinosaur nuggets. You know?
No? That's like a weird correlation.
It's the same reason I still every so often buy Transformers toys. Just to play with them. Or listen to Green Day still, you know?
No, you need to...
Or read Warrior Cats, like stuff from my youth that gives me comfort.
Okay.
Once you become an adult, those things don't stop being comforting to you. They don't stop being good or, you know, a positive influence in your life. Right? Like
Okay.
Like the music you listen to, the clothes you wear, the stuff you know, the stuff you do in your off time. It doesn't change that much.
Not really, no. Oh, okay.
Like, whoa, this is pretty.
Okay, this is one of the worst puzzles in the entire fucking game.
Oh. Is it moving a bunch of, like, blocks around?
Nope.
Oh, no. This looks like the temples in Final Fantasy X. Have you ever played that
I've never
game?
played Final Fantasy X.
I don't think you ever will.
I tried playing Final Fantasy VII, and here we go. Sacrilege. I said, fuck that. Alright, so what you have to do with this is
It's time.
you gotta put the fire out with these guys, but they take a little while.
Oh no!
And then it speeds
they
up.
Because they yawn on the flame to put it out.
Yeah.
But you have to time it with it. What? Oh.
This one's easier.
Is there more than one?
Yeah, there's more than one. You can do it. So when we come back, it's.
Oh, that's okay. This isn't too bad with this one.
Oh, when we come back, all of these flames are going to be different colors, and only one of these guys can put each one out.
That's heinous.
Oh, I missed!
You missed somehow. Can you get the other one going at the same time? The jellyfish is just like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Oh, he's putting the fires out.
Okay. Yeah, the second version of that, where all the flames are different colors,
He's just way harder.
and only one of those statues actually can put each one out.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, so then this is the maze section. So here's your, it's not puzzly enough.
Okay.
Mess up.
I did mention block puzzles. This is literally
There you
just
go.
a block puzzle.
Yeah, I messed up.
What the? Where'd it go? It disappeared.
Yeah, because I
Oh,
messed
because you
up.
fucked up.
Yeah.
This reminds me of the fucking... There's a board game where you're trying to get a bunch of lasers to go through a bunch of mirrors. Fuck, what's that one called? I think board games are cool aesthetically, but playing them is too much of a hassle.
That's why Magic, I think, is so successful, because it's just very simple. Like, you don't need a whole box of... Like, you don't need, like a board and special dice with special printings on them and all this other nonsense.
And, 30 different laminated, info cards to hand out.
Yeah. I think board games are fun casually, like, if you're just having, a friendly get-together that night, you know?
Like family or friends with enough time to burn.
Yeah.
A board game would be good.
Like, if you... When I have played board games with my family, the time that I've enjoyed it the most is not board games the way you're talking about, the auteur board games.
The really complex ones that take a lot.
Yeah, no, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about I'm talking about stuff like Monopoly and Life.
Wait, you like Monopoly?
I love Monopoly.
Because I hate Monopoly. And I don't know if it's because I've always played Monopoly with unfun friends, or because I just think it takes too long. And I think that you don't have enough agency when you're buying. Like the one decision you make playing Monopoly is do I buy the thing or not? Right?
Okay.
But most of it, you don't control the squares you land on.
Okay, yes.
Right? So a lot of the time the winner's indeterminate, especially if you're not willing to trade off your one... You know how if you get the whole set of colors, the rent is more? If you don't make bargains with people and they just keep those single little ones, those games go from lasting an hour.
Okay, maybe I like Monopoly because my entire family is bad at Monopoly.
To 5 hours.
And I'm good at it.
And you're good. You like it because you're good at it.
Yeah. And my family is bad at it. Okay, so hey, that's it. That's Ocean Force Point Temple. We're gonna put it in. That'll be next episode.
Let's go.
Ostensibly halfway through the game.
Oh, I love this song. Oh, sick. What is he scared of now? What's going on?
No, he's just noticing the mushrooms.
Okay.
Alright, we'll feature it before we call it for the day.
There you go, little guy.
Okay. Alright, that's the episode. We will see you next time. Headed toward the next Krazoa spirit, and if I remember right, I hate this one.
Was that the whole temple? There's only 2 left, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So, yeah, after we get this next Krazoa spirit, we are officially, I think, halfway through the game. So,
Woo!
yeah, we're making
Halfway
major progress. I'm burning through this.
Halfway mark.
Yep.
Let's go.
Let's do it. We'll see you next time. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. It's going to take me a bit to say that every time, but I will try to remember. Peace out.
See you when I see you.